cinnamon chocolate. Oh my god, it's so good. 10 out of 10.
July 17th, which means I'm one day out for my pro debut. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are so excited too. Or if you're new here and you haven't been following along, welcome to the show day vlog. Oh my gosh, yay. Cannot believe that we're finally here. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, leave some comments down below as well. Help support my channel. I appreciate it so much. But yes, I have a lot to catch you guys up on and just fill you in. I'm in the car on my way down to Chicago to the host hotel, which is right by the O'Hare Chicago airport. So it's only an hour and 20-minute drive from Milwaukee, which is absolutely amazing. Very convenient for me. And I am staying at the host hotel because it's a Westin and I'm a Marriott member. So that worked out beautifully. Very convenient. This week, honestly, I was expecting it to be like more chill. I was only working Monday through Wednesday, figured, okay, I'll be productive, knock some stuff out, whatever. Work ended up stressing me out more than what I ideally would have liked. Had a couple things come up. Not ideal, but that's okay. Managed through it. Feeling great now. Towards the end of the last vlog, I was mentioning essentially how I was having like the adductor quad issue. So like up by my hip flexor, it's your sartorius muscle, and then like kind of all the way down the side of my quad on the inside by the adductor all the way down to my knee. Unfortunately, it hasn't exactly gotten better. And so it hurts when like I extend my leg backwards, like if I'm walking, it hurts. Again, not ideal. However, it's not impacting my posing. It doesn't seem to be like giving me any significant inflammation, and I can still execute my routine. I can still walk on stage without a problem. But yeah, I think I might have done something in my sleep, because that's the only thing I could think of, because I just like woke up with it one morning. So I have no idea what I did in my sleep over the weekend. But again, these things happen, and it's kind of best case scenario because again, posing isn't impacted or anything like that. So very, very, very thankful that I got that going for me. Outside of the couple stressors from peak week, the actual peak week itself has been awesome. Every single day, coaches had to add more food, more carbs specifically, because my body started dropping weight as he was adding more food. Yeah, like I said, feeling amazing. The Chicago Pro lineup came out earlier this week. Of course, had to take a look. Guys, there's 31 pros competing in open figure. 31 girls in my class. Slightly intimidating. And of course, the last couple years, it's been more so between, 15 to 25 on average. Lucky me, this year there's 31, including several Olympians. So nothing like jumping headfirst into my pro debut. I'm trying not to let it get in my head though. Again, there's no defense in bodybuilding. You bring your best to the stage and whatever happens, happens. So that's why we give 110% to our off season, to our preps, to get to the stage so we can know, okay, at least I did everything in my power to show up at my best. I think those are pretty much the high points. I'll take you guys through. I have a bunch of just like fun tidbits to share about show day and traveling too, of how I pack, how I account for everything. I have a whole checklist. So I will catch up with you guys once I get to the hotel, because I think I'm gonna get there around 12:45, and then I have about an hour before my tan, and then check-ins, athlete check-ins are at 4. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated, and we'll get all settled in the hotel. All right, we made it to the hotel. I'm all checked in and pretty well unpacked, so let's show you guys around. This hotel is very nice, so big fan. But yeah, I got all my stuff kind of unpacked here. So a couple of things. I bring one of my own towels and then a washcloth, because with the tan, if you get any tan on the towels and stuff, I literally had to sign a waiver saying like, yes, I will pay the fees if I mess up your towels, and bed sheets and everything, curler, makeup, all that. Another thing, these toilet seat covers I got, I don't actually flush them, but super good, convenient for, again, not getting tan on the toilet. And then come around here, and this is the room. Very nice. Way too big for just me, but that's fine with me. And then, so I have all my food over here. Got my rice cakes, nut butter, honey. For food that I packed, essentially, I just have bulk chicken, steak, a little bit of ground turkey, and then I made a bag of rice, and then I also have essentially some backup rice just in case I need more. You can just make that in the microwave. 2 hard-boiled eggs. Got my food scale, and then I always bring my own blanket. I use this for backstage, just laying out. And then I also got this, which is essentially, it's a sleeping bag liner. So yeah, I am literally just gonna sleep inside of the sleeping bag liner, and then at the top, there's a little pillow insert, so I can just put the pillow right in there as well. And that is just much more convenient. I used to either like pack my own sheets, or I would buy sheets while I was here, and then if I was like flying or whatever, I would just toss them, leave them behind. But this is reasonable. It was like, I don't know, maybe $30 on Amazon. And this will make sure that I don't get any tan on the nice white sheets, and I don't have to pay for that. So these are the digs. Absolutely love it. Love the vibe here. It's great. I realized too, I have actually been here before. I had an audit committee meeting for one of my clients that I came to last year, and it was on maybe even the floor that I'm at. I don't know. But yeah, I pulled up and I was like, wait, this is familiar. I've definitely been here before. So that's kind of funny. But I'm going to get changed into my tanning friendly clothes, and then we're going to go get our first coat of tan. And then I get to eat another meal too. First coat of tan is on. So let's check it out. Alrighty. Yeah, actually, for one coat, it's pretty freaking dark. So I'm here for that. The tan will keep developing overnight too and get darker, and then I have another coat in the morning. And then honestly, I think I'll probably be dark enough, but I can get a third coat if needed. So we'll see. Might just get it to be safe. Now, I meant to bring my next meal down with me because there's microwaves down where the tanning is, but I forgot. But that's okay, because now I get to try to use my little travel pot thing. Let's see if I can set you guys up. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to give this a go and see how it works, but I also don't have a spatula or Pam spray. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, we're using a metal spoon, and then hopefully this will just be fine. It's promising. Definitely hot. Okay. And yeah, we'll just see if this sticks to it pretty bad. I think I'm going to put a little water in the bottom too. But yeah, okay. This is, I think, going to work just fine. Innovation at its finest. Just finished my meal, well, like 15 minutes ago, and now I'm doing a quick little like 5-minute pump up, get the carbs moving, get the blood flowing, and then we're doing a midday check-in for Coach. So I'll film the little pump up and then I'll film the check-in. I'm excited to see how I'm looking, especially with this tan on too. Okay, let's get a little pump, shall we? Okay, gang, check-in sent off to coach, waiting to hear back from him on that. Touched up my hair a little bit, touched up the makeup, got some lipstick on, and we are ready to go to athletes check-ins. And then fit, got my Team Adams tank, and then repping the Mom Meal shorts as well. And then got my little IFBB cross bag. Yay, I'm checking in for my pro debut. Oh my gosh, how fun. Yay. I'll see if I can find anybody to record or if I can get clips or whatnot, but yay, let's go check in and see what's good. Guys, we got Oksana. Team Adams gang is here. She just checked in for bikini. She's hiding behind me. No, she can meet on Saturday and I can meet tomorrow. But pro debuts for Chicago. So excited. Yay. Woo. Real quick, it's a little after 6:30 and I'm eating another meal. So this is 190 grams of white rice, 130 grams of grilled chicken, and then I have a little bit of almond butter drizzled on top. If you guys haven't tried almond butter or peanut butter with like chicken and rice, you can like slice up some banana in there too. It's actually like a Nick Walker special. He loves that. Give it a try. Super, super good. And then, yeah, this like travel pot that I have that I've been heating up my food in, 10 out of 10 recommend, because it also gets it like a little bit crispy, and it's so much better than, again, having to run down every single time I need to heat up my food, because that would be excessive. So this is coming in clutch. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. I ended up having 2 more meals. So the next meal I had was, I think it was 130 grams of flank steak. Yum, so good. With 150 grams of rice. And then coach ended up adding a 7th meal, which was 3.5 ounces of chicken, 3 rice cakes, some honey, and then some almond butter as well. So that was nice, having a little extra meal. But yes, now I am very, very tired. I'm pretty sure there's fireworks going on outside my window, but honestly too tired to even see what's going on. So yes, I think I'm gonna get to bed. And I'm really hoping I'm gonna sleep well, because I'm really freaking excited. And I'm trying to like not get myself as excited, because I feel like then I won't sleep. So I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, like it's not even that exciting. But it is. We'll see if that works or not. We'll see if I can actually sleep through the night. I'll be surprised, but it'd be awesome if I can. Oh, and then another thing that I do too is I put like extra pillows underneath, and then I sleep with my legs elevated, because then I can help just reduce any inflammation and get any water kind of out of your legs. Helps you now hold water too. So I'm gonna sleep like that. Hopefully, it's not super comfy, but yes, I will see you guys in the morning, and it's gonna be show day. Yes. guys. It's show day! Oh my gosh! Yay! It's Friday, July 18th, the day of my pro debut. Oh, that feels good waking up and saying that. Let me tell you what. I actually ended up sleeping better than I anticipated. I slept, I think, until like 3:45 straight. And then essentially from like 3:45 till 6, it was like probably 20-minute increments of sleep of like waking up, being excited, and then like forcing myself, okay, no, go back to sleep. You need to get a little bit more sleep before I could fully wake up. But then 6 a.m., that was like right around the 8-hour mark of sleep. And I'm like, that's it. I'm getting up. I can't. I'm too excited. Need to start the day. Oh, yay. And then I took check-in pictures right away that I sent to coach. My weight is 123.2 this morning. And that is compared to when I got my pro card, I was 121. So coming in a little bit heavier, a little bit more muscle on my frame, which is great. My physique is looking nice and tight, nice and dry, not holding any water, a little bit flat. But we're going to get carbs in me throughout the day so that I can fill my muscles up and make sure that I'm nice and full on stage. Speaking of carbs, I got my breakfast cooking in my little travel pot. So that is 150 grams, yes, of white rice and just 50 grams of chicken. So protein today is pretty low. And then honestly, carbs is like the main thing that I'm eating today, because protein can help slow the digestion just a little bit with the carbs to like help them hold on, but you don't want to bog down your digestion with way too much protein. So just a little bit sprinkled in there to help satiety, and then again, help just like slow down the carbs just a tad. But yes, I'm gonna eat this, and then I got my whole morning planned out. I'm just gonna start doing like my hair and makeup and stuff way earlier than I need to, because I just don't want to sit around and do nothing all day. So I'm gonna start my makeup probably about an hour or so, and then I'll get another coat of tan, and then we'll do hair, and then yeah, we'll kind of just hang out, which is nice. But yeah, I'm watching 17 again is the next movie up on the queue. So it's gonna be a nice, chill, relaxing kind of morning, early afternoon, just getting ready, taking my time and enjoying it. So yay. A little after 8, and I am about to start my makeup. So I wanted to show you guys my setup and kind of like how I lay things out. So I'll flip you around. So show day wise, if you guys aren't familiar, essentially like you want to stay off of your feet as much as possible. And I do my own makeup, which normally takes like an hour or so. And so what I do, I always just sit right on the bathroom counter. There's not a lot of counter space. I'll sit so like my feet are in the sink. And then that way I can do my makeup sitting down, but still in front of the mirror. So that's been a trick of mine for years now. And then I got this recently off of Amazon, which essentially is just like a little travel selfie light. But it's nice because I can just hook it up, and then that'll give me a little extra light, because the lighting in this bathroom honestly is pretty good. However, there's a lot of hotel bathrooms that the lighting frickin' sucks. So this is a good way to make sure that you have good light to do your makeup. The best if you are doing your makeup yourself. So I'm gonna record, I think, a little time lapse, and then, I don't know, maybe in the future I can do like a how I do my show day makeup. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Okay, are you guys ready to see? Oh, I don't think you're ready. Are you really ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom, baby. Yes, I am feeling this look. It turned out great. And face makeup, everything I feel like looks smooth, clean. As I was doing my eyes, I wasn't loving how I was looking. I was like, I hope this all comes together. But honestly, I love it. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, so that's done. Stressor off the plate. Haven't done my hair yet. I did like just tease it a little bit, keep that volume, and then I'm gonna be curling it in like 2 hours or so, something like that, trying to keep it nice and fresh. Yeah, that's how we're looking. Took me about an hour to do the makeup because again, the eyes took longer than I anticipated. Normally I practice at least once before, so then it just makes it a little bit quicker. But since I had a ton of time, I'm like, worst case, if I have to redo it, I got enough time. And since I had that guest posing in May, I also did stage makeup for that. So I was like, that's enough of a practice. But yeah, now I think for the next 2 shows, I'll be even quicker. So that's nice. So I'm going to eat my second meal here, which is, let's see, that's a couple rice cakes. Okay. 2 rice cakes, a teaspoon of almond butter, and then a tablespoon of honey. Yum. So I'm going to enjoy this and then go get my tan touch-up at 10. Okay, I am back. Got my next coat of tan, so that should be all done and good to go. And I am just about to start doing my hair. So I wanted to show you guys because I got this essentially like automated curler. So you press a button and then it spins. So it kind of curls your hair for you. And this is the best tool, easiest way to curl my hair I've ever found. So this is how I've been doing my hair essentially recently. Whenever you see my hair curled, or like yesterday, I used it as well. Works wonders. So I'll show you guys how to use it. And then, yeah, if you want the link to it, let me know. Also guys, Adela is on stage. Look at, I got the live stream up. Oh my goodness. She looks good this year. She made some really good improvements. And she'll be backstage with me. She's like my little freaking cheerleader. She's amazing. Absolutely love her vibe. So, Adela, you look incredible. So proud. All right, and we're back in the sink because, again, it's gonna take a bit to do my hair and I wanna stay off my legs. But this is how to use the curler. Also, I definitely have a strand of hair that has honey that I dropped in it from eating my rice cake, so that's nice. But you essentially just put the hair, oh, which way? Nope. Oh my gosh. Come on. Put the hair in it. Hit the button. Wait for it to stop. Then you hold it. And then it beeps when it's done. Yep. And then just take it out. Sometimes it does get a little bit tangled coming out, but most of the time it's fine. And then voila, a beautiful curl. Yes. And then I am going to essentially pin this curl up so that it sets. Yep. Maybe I'll show you on the other side too, just in case. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. So I'm going to do one on this side because I don't know if you can see the other side. Yeah, so just put the hair, lay it down, hit the button, and then wait for it to beep. Ooh, and they're doing the Masters figure 40 plus call out. Also looks like a very big class. That's part of the reason the show's so big is because they have Masters and Open. And then all the Masters are in the morning and then Open is in the afternoon, which is me. Boom. Beautiful little curl. Oh my gosh. Adela just got moved. Is that middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Adela is in center. And this is first call outs. Holy Toledo. Woo. Ah, so exciting. Hair's done, guys. Love how it turned out. Yes. Okay. This is awesome. It saved me so much time and money doing it myself. Absolutely love that. And then I got new stage earrings, which I'm obsessed with. Got some bracelets on. And then, yeah, I'm hanging out my robe now just so I don't mess up my hair taking on and off my t-shirt. But for my stage suit, the bottoms I realized are like just a teeny bit big. But I brought my little mini sewing kit with me. Highly recommend keeping that in your backstage bag if you don't. So I'm gonna try to do a little magic and sew it a little bit smaller. Guys, there's Catherine, my teammate. Miss Pro Bikini, let's go. Oh, stunning. Wait for it. Yes, this tie-in, so good. Yeah, go Kathy. Oh yeah, almost forgot to show you guys. Next meal, 200 grams of rice and 3 ounces of chicken. So this will be my last full meal before the stage, and then I'll do like rice cakes and honey and stuff. Actually, I think probably mainly just honey, salt, gummy and stuff backstage.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, you guys just have a little physique update. All suited up, everything on, jewelry, hair, makeup, everything ready to rock. And I am feeling great. Like so good. I did end up sewing my suit, and honestly I'm just gonna like leave the suit on because don't want it to mess with my hair or anything. But essentially I just took like the bottom of the crotch and I just folded it and then sewed it to make it smaller, because before I was getting little like gaps in the fabric here, and I hate using suit glue, so I don't want to glue the suit. So I just threw in a couple stitches. Voila, it's perfect. So glad I did that. But yeah, the show's running a little bit slow. They're still going through masters. I think it was open, women's physique, and wellness was supposed to start at 1, and it is 1:30 now, and they're still doing masters finals. I'm hoping that they will catch up so that I can still start on time at 3 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. Keeping in touch with Coach. He's downstairs with Kathy, getting her peaked for finals and everything. So hopefully the show speeds up, but you never know. Hurry up and wait. Okay, took a load out to my car, and now we're gonna find Coach so he can take a little look at me. Let's see if we can find out where he is.
All right, let's see how Paige is looking. Got some good natural lighting here. Good, twist those quads out. Definitely looking fuller up top. Let's go through your quarters. Good, quarter turn, face the back. Good, quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn face front. Give me your women's physique frontal bicep.
In the heels.
Yes.
All right, show's still running slow, but Coach is having me head down and head to like the backstage staging area where I'm gonna post up for who knows how long. And I don't know if I can have like pictures and videos and stuff back there. So just in case, I wanted to give you guys an update, but smashing a rice cake and then yeah, hanging out until pretty much when I go on stage. So yeah, again, I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated, but we'll see. If not, you'll see me on stage. Let's go. Backstage area. Feeling good, and I'm probably going to start pumping up here in like 15 minutes. Yay. guys, just finished my pro debut at Chicago Pro, and I have the Grit and Glam cookie from the Cookie Farm. This is my own special fan cookie, and I've been ruling over this for days and days and days, and now I get to give it a try. So here we go.
So much chocolate. Oh my god, it's so good. 10 out of 10. It's good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. The pro debut is in the books. Oh my gosh. I soaked it all in. I was so present for all of it, and I had so much freaking fun. I'm gonna debrief in more detail, essentially like when I'm driving all the way back home, because right now we are heading to Cheesecake Factory for dinner. I'm meeting, my husband is gonna be there, and then my in-laws, and then my brother-in-law and his girlfriend. They all made the trip down to see my pro debut. I love them. I'm so freaking blessed to have them in my life. So yeah, we're gonna go have some fun, enjoy some good food, because I am starving. I've been hungry all day today. I did / am munching a little bit on my Grit and Glam cookie, as you guys saw me try that. And then the other thing I always make sure that I have is a big old thing of Pedialyte. This thing is going to be gone before I get to dinner. I always smash at least one of these. Cannot wait to just like celebrate this amazing day with my favorite people. So yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off because I'm driving in Illinois, and you guys know how I feel about driving in Illinois. They're freaking crazy. Slam on their brakes out of nowhere. So yes, I'm gonna pay attention, get there in about 15 minutes, and then I'll show you what I get for dinner. Mac and cheese burger and sweet potato fries on the way. Done with dinner, and now heading back home to Wisconsin. Only have like an hour drive, which is great. Cheesecake Factory was amazing. I got the mac and cheese burger and then sweet potato fries. Only ate half of both, essentially, of those. And then I just stopped at the gas station, and it was such a small gas station. Not great options, but just for some little snacks on the way back. I don't know where my other one is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So much stuff in my car. But then got the cheddar ruffles and then some Gardettos that I'll munch on. But yeah, I haven't been food focused really much this prep. I kept telling myself the last 2 days, like, oh yeah, I should probably look at a menu and figure out what I want, or take a look and what appetizers or whatever. And it's just like, after competing, this is now my 6th year competing, I'm not super food focused after the shows anymore, which is honestly kind of nice. I am going to stop right before I get home though and pick up some Ben & Jerry's ice cream, because that's also a go-to for me. But again, because I've done so many shows, this was my 15th show, I know what I crave after a show. And I like the Ruffles, the cheddar Ruffles, I like Cheetos, and then some ice cream, and then yeah, we'll see if there's anything else, but like those are kind of my go-tos, and I'm good with that. And then tomorrow I do get another free meal, and then essentially kind of like get back on plan for the meals outside of that. Also, just to kind of recap the show and everything, probably should do that. So, like I told you guys before, there's 31 girls in my class, handful of Olympians, very tough lineup. I knew that walking into it. However, my individual routine, so proud of myself. Very, very, very happy with how I executed that. Wasn't nervous really at all. And then call-outs wise, so I ended up in the last call-out, but it was towards like more of the middle of that call-out, so I didn't get last place. Yay. My goal going into this was to get top 15. But the thing is, as a new pro, the judges have no idea who you are. When I was out in the lineup for that first look, Steve wasn't even looking at me at all. So I think I got overlooked a little bit because once I was in that call out, he immediately moved me towards the middle, which is great. And then, yeah, in terms of like the package that I brought to stage, so proud. Going into Tampa, my legs, we already know, need to get a little bit leaner so that the lines in my quads are deeper. And then similarly, glutes and hamstrings, those can get leaner as well. But overall, I didn't get like terribly outsized. I looked super wide, like my shoulders looked great, my shape looked amazing, my waist looked teeny, my legs looked great, they just have to be a little bit leaner. We're gonna get judges' feedback, and then there's also like a couple local judges. They're just watching the show that we can pick their brain because they know my physique, they've seen it for years, and see what they say for feedback. And then, yeah, just come in probably 2 to 5% better for Tampa. And we'll see. For Tampa and Texas, I'm really hoping that there's a lot less than 30 girls that show up, which would be great, and see if I can crack that first or second call out. That'd be absolutely amazing. But again, there's no defense in bodybuilding. I did everything I could to show up today. There's a couple posing tweaks I'm going to keep hammering, keep working on, but just having this pro debut essentially done feels incredible. And having it be such a freaking tough competitive lineup to start, it's gonna be a cakewalk from here because it can't be harder than that. So yeah, I'm so proud. Again, I love the package. Like, coach took a bunch of pictures and people sent me pictures and videos and stuff, and I'm so freaking proud of the package that I brought, and we're just gonna keep getting better from here. Ain't done yet, you know how it is. So yes, had an incredible time, soaked it all in, and cannot wait to get all of the stage and video stuff back because it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go home and enjoy some food. I got to shower, unpack everything, getting back at like 9 o'clock. So yes, I will probably pick up the camera tomorrow. But thank you guys so much. Like, if you reached out and you sent me a nice message or good luck or whatever, like just the outpour of all of the support from you guys, like it meant the world to me, so thank you. Following along, if you've been following along this whole journey, thank you so much. I love it, and I'm so happy that I'm going to have all of this to be able to watch back too. Hello, it is now Saturday, July 19th, day after the show. Took last night, soaked it all in, looked at all the pictures, all the videos, still so freaking proud. Did have a couple treats. So I had essentially like half burger and then half a thing of sweet potato fries at dinner. And then I came home, I got a thing of Ben & Jerry's, had, I don't know, maybe like 2/3 of that. And then a couple bites of cookies. And then, yeah, a couple bites of like chips and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy. And then today I'm essentially pretty well back on plan. I've like kind of subbed out some meals. I actually have my little pre-workout meal here, protein pancakes. But then tonight I get one more refeed meal or cheat meal, if you will. I think I'm just going to keep it a little bit lighter, do sushi or like steak and potato or something like that. But then fully 100% back on plan tomorrow because the goal is to get, again, leaner for Tampa. So that is the plan. But guys, thank you so much for watching this show day vlog. If you made it all the way to the end, comment Chicago down below, and then I'll know you made it all the way to the end. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel because, again, we still got 2 more shows in this season, and I'm still taking you guys along for all of it. So yes, I really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm so happy I took you guys along for all of this too so I can watch it back. But until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.